Thanks for listening to the STEM Factually podcast. I'm Dr. Marissa Civic, and this is an active play STEM episode geared towards younger children, any age from 0 to 6, but it's best fitted for, like 3 to 6. The way that these work is I talk directly to the child and we do some kind of activity that parents can participate along with, or you can play it and I encourage imaginary play. So I'm going to get started talking to the child now. Thanks for listening. Hello, I'm Dr. Marissa and I am a scientist. A scientist is someone who explores and experiments on the world around them. Let's be scientists together. We can explore science anytime, anywhere. First things first, let's do the element of the day. Do you know what an element is? It's like a teeny tiny little block that can be used to build anything. Do you ever build with blocks? Do you make really tall towers or build houses out of blocks? Pretend each one of those blocks is an element. And when you combine it together, it's like a molecule. The element of the day today is oxygen. Can you say oxygen? Oxygen. Oxygen. You try with a strong voice. Good job. Oxygen is the 8th element in the periodic table. Can you say periodic table? Periodic table. Oxygen is in the periodic table. It has 8 electrons. Electrons are tiny, charged, kind of zappy parts of an atom. Have you ever felt static electricity? Have you ever rubbed your socks on the ground and then touched a doorknob and it goes zap? Or rubbed a balloon on your hair and your hair stands up and sometimes you feel a little zap? That's called static electricity. That's when an electron hops and you can feel it zapping like a little tiny bit of lightning. Oxygen is all around us. Breathe in and out. Can you take 2 big breaths with me? That's 1. That's 2. We just breathed in some oxygen. Can you say it again? Oxygen. Great job. Let's move on to an activity together. You can use your imagination to play along or ask your grown-up for other ways to participate. Where are you right now? Are you at home? In your room? Are you in the living room or the kitchen? Are you riding in the car? I'm outside in my backyard. Do you ever play outside with your grown-up? You must go outside to play and feel the sunshine and see the green grass. I love to be outside in nature. It's my favorite place to be. If you're inside, use your imagination to pretend you are outside with me. Maybe try closing your eyes and picturing the blue sky and the white fluffy clouds, the green grass, trees. What does your backyard look like? My backyard has green grass and very tall trees, and I can see out to the big blue sky above them. What are some things that you like to do outside? Today, I am gardening. I plant seeds in soil, I water them, and I wait for them to grow. Plants need sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to grow. Can you say carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide is a molecule. Molecule is a silly word, right? Can you say it with me? Molecule. 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 It starts with an M. Molecule. Look around you. What do you see? If you are outside, shout out some of the things that you see around you. Can you count the trees? I see 5 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 10 clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do you see clouds? Are they flat and thin or big and fluffy? I also see leaves, grass, bugs. All these things are made of molecules. Can you say molecules again? Good job. Did you know that you are made up of molecules? Molecules are tiny particles that come together to make the world we see around us. Everything around you is made of atoms and or molecules. Poke, I just touched a molecule. Can you touch your nose? Yeah, it's made of molecules. How about your shirt? Yep, molecules. Now take your hand and wave it through the air. Do you feel the air on your hand? That air is made of molecules. They're everywhere. How neat is that? They're so tiny you can't see them, but you know they're there. All right, let's get back to gardening. Have you ever gardened before? Every year my kids and I plant a garden. We like to grow fruits, vegetables, flowers, all kinds of plants. Today I am planting, well, it's a surprise. Can you guess? Here are some hints. 1, it is red. 2, it is a fruit. 3, it is juicy. 4, it is the main ingredient in tomato sauce. Did you guess? Did you say tomato? Great! Did you know tomatoes are a fruit? They contain seeds, which usually means it's a fruit. When I garden, I use a little tiny shovel to dig a small hole to plant seeds. Okay, I'm going to pick up my little shovel now and dig down in some dirt. I just scooped it out. You can pretend that your hand is a shovel and just scoop the air and pretend you're digging in soil. Good, just like that. Take your shovel hand and dig and scoop some air, but pretend it's brown, crumbly soil. The soil feels kind of moist in my hands, and it's brown. There's also little white bits through it. Sometimes you can see little bugs running in the soil too. Did you know there's lots of bugs that live underground? How neat is that? Can you think of a bug that lives underground? Maybe worms? That's pretty neat, right? Organic matter is brown. Organic matter has lots of decayed plants in it. It looks brown to our eyes. Soil contains many different types of molecules. Some are very big and some are very small. Many different atoms make up these molecules. Did you know that molecules are made of atoms? Atoms are the tiniest particles that you can find. They are so small, we can't see them with our eyes. Some of the elements plants need from soil are nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, and more. Can you say some of those with me? Let's try them slowly. I'll say the word, pause, and then you say it too. Nitrogen. Go ahead, you try. Good job. Now let's try oxygen. Your turn. Great. My turn. Phosphorus. Your turn. Great. My turn. Sulfur. Your turn. Good job. You're learning lots of elements. Now remember, we dug out a pretend hole with our pretend shovel, and I'm in my yard digging a real hole. Let's pop a seed into the hole in the dirt. Take your right hand and make a hole with your first finger and thumb. Does it look like a circle? Good job. Now take your left hand and sprinkle some pretend seeds in the hole. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Good job. What kind of plant are you planting? I'm doing tomatoes. Nice choice. Now let's fill that hole with dirt. Just take your hand and chuck some pretend dirt on top. Ready? Chuck, chuck, chuck. Good job. Are you playing along with me? Nice work. Use your imagination to help me garden. We just planted a seed. Let's use our imagination now to water the seed. Get ready. Let's fill a watering can. Use your fingers and make sprinkly rain dripping into your watering can. Wiggle them over the can. Now pick up your pretend watering can and pour them over the dirt where your seed was just planted. Great job. Now your seed has soil, water, sun, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is one of those molecules you feel when you wave your hand in the air. Feel that? Wave your hand around. There's carbon dioxide in that air, right with the oxygen. Water is made of atoms too. Hydrogen and oxygen atoms make up water. Did you know that? Water contains hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Water is a molecule. Cool. Now we just need to wait a month or so and we will grow a tomato plant. Or whatever you planted will grow too. Let's pretend that it's growing very quickly. Can you take your hand and make a tiny seed? Make a fist out of your hand and pretend that's a seed. Now, put one finger up slowly and make it grow a stem. Now take your other hand and have it grow a flower at the top. Good job. It's fun playing along. The next time you garden with your grown-up, whether it's outside or inside playing pretend, talk to them about what we talked about today. Tell your dad about all the molecules that you see. Or talk to your mom about what molecules are in soil. If you garden with your grandma, you could talk to her about the oxygen in the air or the carbon dioxide. Whatever grown-up you garden with, you can always talk about science with. What will you plant next? Thanks for being a scientist with me today. We learned about plants, molecules, and atoms. Our element of the day was oxygen, and it was in the air, in water, and in many places around us. Let's do a little quiz before I go. Have you ever taken a quiz before? A quiz is like a series of questions where you give answers, and then you check your answers to see if you were right. This is a 5-question quiz. Don't worry if you get the questions right. It's not always about being right. It's about learning something. And I'll talk about the correct answer when we're done, so you learned something if you forgot. Question number 1. Are you ready? What activity did we talk about today? Can you take a guess? Do you remember? We talked about gardening. I planted a tomato seed. Question number 2. Where did we garden? Did you garden with your imagination or outside? I gardened outside, but I also used my imagination a little too. 3. What do plants need to grow? This is kind of a hard one. They need soil, sun, water, and carbon dioxide. That's 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question number 4. How long until our plant grows? This depends on the type of plant. Usually, you can see a seedling, which is a little teeny tiny set of leaves that pop up out of the ground. Usually, you can see a seedling in anywhere from 3 days to weeks. Some plants, it even takes a year to sprout. A tomato takes about a week, and then once you see that sprout, it'll be about a month before the plant grows tall enough and grows fruit. A month is 30 bedtimes. It seems like a long time, but it goes pretty quickly when you play outside every day in the summer. Question number 5. What was the element of the day? Did you guess oxygen? You're right, it's oxygen. Oxygen has 8 electrons. Can you count to 8 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You did it. Good job doing a quiz. You learned a lot today. I'm really proud of you. Thanks so much for listening, and join us again for another STEM Stacks Active Play podcast episode, or check out our Patreon for exclusive content. Thanks so much for your support. Have a happy day.